Today we did a lot of work preparing the garden beds. My first task was to weed some of the weeds out of the garden, mostly a lot of creeping Charlie, but some other things in there. Eventually the chief weeding inspector came over, and I don't know that I did a very good job because I was soon moved over to digging holes. Here I am digging a hole to plant a peach tree. So this is a peach tree, and the most important thing when planting this is to not plant it too deep. This has actually got peach tree on top that grows really nice peaches, but is grafted onto a rootstock that is going to grow much better in the soil. And so right here is a graft line where you've got the top part grafted onto the rootstock. If dirt gets up above this graft line, then what happens is the top part will start to put out bad roots, and it won't be very effective and it will die. So I want to make sure that this doesn't get buried too deep, that we don't get dirt and mulch and other things above this line, and that should ensure that it grows really well. The hole is twice as big as this, so that as it starts to grow, the roots will have a nice easy time getting into all this soil that was, just freshly dug up and is nice and soft. Here I'm just loosely filling in the hole with the dirt that I took out before. And now I'm shoveling some wood mulch on top of the dirt. So I've laid down a bed of mulch here. This is going to do a couple things. One is initially it's going to crowd out the grass and other things that would grow and suck the nutrients out of the soil below it. Also, this mulch has been mulching for a while, and so it's probably full of healthy fungus. And that fungus is going to serve to help crowd out the bacteria. And the fungus actually provides nutrients that this plant wants but can't get otherwise. And then the tree actually provides stuff that makes the fungus happy to grow. So they kind of both have this little symbiotic relationship that feeds each other and crowds out the bad bacteria. So this tree is pretty much done. It's just got to grow now. So this year we'll cut all the fruit off of it so that it focuses all of its effort on growing the roots. But next year we'll actually be able to get fruit off of it. James has a very expansive stick collection. We sorted out the smaller ones and put them on top of the hugel culture. A hugel culture is a type of raised garden bed made from decaying wood. We then took the remaining larger sticks and started outlining where the garden beds are going to be. On the farm, everybody helps out. While the ducks lay eggs, that's only a small part of the role they play. The ducks are excellent at searching through the soil, aerating it, eating weed seeds, and garden pests. In this valley, there are a lot of slugs, such as the tiger slugs, which eat the same leafy vegetables we do. But to the ducks, these are like candy. The goats have a voracious appetite and do an excellent job of clearing unwanted plants and quickly turning it into fertilizer. For the moment, however, they've decided to focus on lounging.
Sorry, guys.
This area will feature another style of garden bed. The first step is for me to mow the lawn. That's all for today. Tomorrow we'll spend a lot of time working on this garden bed. See you later.